Hey Josh, Bob Rapp here. It's June 28th at about 12:15. I saw your mail, and here's how is there's a lot of ways to do it. And you suggested a bunch of them that are good. I love Microsoft Lab Services for an audit function because Lab Services gives a group of people the ability to check in to use a service quite inexpensively for a set bunch of VMs. Okay, so all I did is I went into Microsoft Lab Services, if you're doing a search here, and just say Lab Services. By the way, there's Lab Services, there's also labs that we can do for DevOps and other stuff, but I just chose Lab Services and I created the lab that is called Audit. And then I'm going to create um, my first lab here. And I'm going to say this audit June 21st. I'm going to use just Windows, but by the way, I could use Cent, I could use Ubuntu, I could use SQL Server, Visual Studio, all kinds of stuff. I could even, by the way, go down and enable custom images right down here, which is something that you might want to do, where you'd actually just create your own catalog image, right? And so there's a whole bunch of other things you could use here, but right, so tons and tons of stuff here. But I'm just going to use Windows just to show you what, a basic lab looks like. How big do you need it? Well, I'm going to say small till I know that I need more. Put that in the US. I'm going to give it the Bigfoot password. Use the same password for all virtual machines, or you can make it different. So each, if you do it differently, so you want each auditor, say, to use a different password, you would just disable this feature, and then they'd be forced to put their own password in for logon. That's cool. Then give them each 10 hours, or you can give them some amount of hours, but basically this limits your downside risk. So maybe you'd say every auditor gets 40 hours, disconnect after 30 minutes, shut down after 15 minutes. By the way, lab creation takes about 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just finish this. And if I pass the parameters correctly, in about 20 minutes, I will have a lab service URL that I can give them that they can go use. Only they can use it. And you can put all the normal permissions and settings and other things that you want to do. You can put audit on this. But what I like about lab services is it really contains this to a place that you can really control this. So your security people will probably be pretty happy about it. So, Randy and Tyler and myself and others can help you on this, but this is just a quick and dirty video. Take care. Happy to help. Bye-bye.